So who is the strongest character in the MCU? That's what we're gonna find out right now.
I'm gonna start off with number 10.
Yeah, and that we put Iron Man over there because he's strong, but not that strong again.
And after that, we've got number 9, Thanos without the Infinity Stones. Because anybody with the Infinity Stones, they get an unfair advantage.
Because we see in the start of the Infinity War that Thanos only has the Power Stone, and he beat the shit out of Hulk. And then at number 8, we've got Hela. She is Thor's sister.
And that was kept away from him for a long time.
Asgard. From Asgard.
Asgard.
And Hela is really strong. We see in Thor Ragnarok that Thor uses all his lightning powers, all the lightning that he has, on Hela, and it didn't scratch her a bit. But the other ones we have here is stronger than Hela.
Number 7 is Chameleon.
And we haven't really seen Chameleon in the MCU, but we have seen Chameleon in the MCU in Far From Home. You can see the video up there. And Chameleon, he is strong. He's stronger than Hela, is because he can. Yeah, he's like a Skrull. He can transform into other people, so he can basically turn into Hela, and so yeah.
And then.
And the Avengers
act like he's her, and
yeah.
Number 6, we've got Professor Hulk, because he's really strong and
he's smart.
And he's smart now, so he's got best of both worlds.
Yeah. And we don't need to say more about Professor Hulk,
because you must know about him.
Strong and smart. That's it. That's it. You have to know.
And then we have number 5, Steve Rogers, Captain America, with Mjolnir.
With the Mjolnir. So of course. Steve Rogers back then, he was also really strong, but he got stronger with Mjolnir. I mean, he was this strong always, but he
now he's got like a extra upgrade.
Yeah, Mjolnir upgraded it. So, but at number 4 we put Thor.
Yeah, that's just Thor. We can't really say anything extra about
the God
that.
of Thunder.
And number 3, you may doubt us in this one, but we've got Scarlet Witch. She isn't that powerful if you think about it. I know she's number 3 in the MCU, but she's not as powerful as the three next people.
Maybe she is powerful. She almost beat Thanos, but these two, or the one next, number 2, is stronger than Scarlet Witch.
Now on number 2, we've got Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, and there's no need to say. Even Kevin Feige said that Captain Marvel was the strongest Avenger in the MCU. So that basically. Plus, we saw her fight against Thanos, and that is pretty strong, like hand to hand, and that is pretty strong if you can do that to Thanos. Yeah. Thanos didn't have Infinity Stones, but still, he's still a tough guy.
It's pretty good. And then we've got number 1.
We've got two characters over there.
Yeah, I think my number 1 is definitely going to be Phil Coulson. If you don't know who Phil Coulson is, he's like a director, like a army general of the MCU and the Marvel, and he's got control of everybody. The Vision, all the Avengers, every single superhero that is in Marvel. He's got control of all of them, including Star-Lord, everybody out of space. He's pretty much just got everything, and he can control everything. They've got their own coded language, so when they're in battle, they can do everything. And Phil Coulson is just so powerful, and the reason why he knows everything about everyone, he would sit...
It's because he died in the Avengers.
Yeah, he would sit and watch all of these news articles and stuff on the TV. And then what he would do is write down everything. So write down the special abilities, the weaknesses, everything like that. Whatever happened. And then he could put all that knowledge together. And yeah, made the greatest army ever.
We chose to share number 1 between Phil Coulson and Nick Fury. Also because Nick Fury is also strong in the same way that Phil Coulson is. But... Except for now he's been gone for 5 years. I mean, basically now he knows shit. But he basically still knows everything. I mean, he could easily learn everything new. But that was our top 10 strongest characters in the MCU that we know of now.
If you disagree, you can send us your number 1, number 2.
So send us your top 10 list down in the comments, and I will read them, and I will know. I would like to know what your top 10 list is.
Yeah. We've got everything down in the description. We've got the Twitter,
Discord, my Twitter, subscribe, everything.
Have a talk with us. This is our video number 50, so just to say thanks for
the support, though.
Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching.
And do that. Thanks for watching and liking, and also disliking. But please write down in the comments what we could do better.
So we'll see you next episode, and bye.
Bye bye.